Welcome, Pile One. So, this is what makes you special or different, unique, however you want to put it. So, let's get started here. We got the Fates, which is the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Cups reversed, and the Knight of Swords reversed. So, what I'm getting is that you've been through a lot in your childhood and you've been through a lot of changes and you've been many different people, and that's what's really like interesting and special about you is you've lived many lives, Pile One. Like, I feel like you've had to pick up and leave and like move to a lot of places like on short notice. Like, you have to like get out right now. There could have been a house fire, you could have been in group homes. I don't know, I feel like you've had like a real like extensive childhood full of trauma, full of like adventure too. Like, you could have traveled a lot, like you could have had a lot of like fun times as a child. I don't know, I'm getting like two different messages. Like, one message is like you've had a trauma filled childhood, and then one is like you've had a childhood full of adventure, and it could be a mixture. It's hard to interpret that because, well, you got to take the good with the bad. So I'm seeing like you could have a really like psychic intuition that you keep on the down low, and that makes you really special. Like, you're really good at reading people. Um, you're good at figuring out like what's meant for you and what's not meant for you, and I feel like that's half the battle. Like, you're quick to like move on from situation to another and do what's best for you. So that's what makes you special. And I think you're really like quick to try new things, and I think you have this daring personality that comes with like a sweet side and an innocent side to you, but like you're really a daredevil or a risk taker or somebody that's like willing to step out their comfort zone. I think you're a lot different than the people around you. Like, they could all like a certain celebrity or a style, and you could dress completely different. You could be like more alternative. I'm getting. Um, I think you are able to hold a secret. You're not gonna tell everyone, somebody's business that confided in you. I think you are a very good friend to others, and that's what makes you special. I think that you're able to lift others up and tell them that they are good enough for what they deserve. Like, you're not one to let others sit and feel like they aren't good enough or capable. Like, you've had to like fight your hard battles and pick yourself up, and you're really good at picking up others. I think that's what makes you special. Is your life experience and your ability to like guide others and um, help them. I think you have this ability to help people. So that's what I'm getting, Pile One. I'm gonna move on to Pile Two. All right, Pile Two. Let's see what we got. We got the Ace of Wands, the Lovers, and the Devil reversed. Okay. Pile two. It's a lot of energy here. I think you could be a creative with this type of energy. I feel like you have a hard time like controlling all the power that you have. You have a lot going on in a good way, and you might deal with some mental health issues or negativity that impacts you, like OCD or anxiety, both. But I feel like you could be a really good creative. Like, she's she's cooking up something here, and she has a bunch of potions behind her of some kind, and I feel that you have a lot of tricks up your sleeve. You have a lot of great ideas, and that's what makes you special. Is like, you're super innovative and you're able to bring your ideas to life, or you should if you haven't already. I think with the Lovers, this is a really interesting card. um, you can see they're like kind of empty. That's what's popping up to me is, they're putting on a mask. Um, I think that you're good at presenting to the world something that is beautiful and positive and strong, but you also have this really deep and latent side that you don't share with others, that you keep to yourself, and you have this immense like darkness that you keep hidden. I don't know. I feel like it could just be like you have certain interests that are darker, whether that's like witchcraft or like bondage or like taboo. Like I want to say taboo. Like you have this taboo-ness in your style and your interests that makes you super special and unique, because not everybody likes the things that you like. So I'm getting that you're very like one-on-one type person. You're not one for crowds, and that's what makes you special, is because you like to spend quality time with people one-on-one. You're not really a party goer. I get like you'd rather stay home and do your own thing. You rather work on your own stuff. um, I'm getting that you've always had like a lot of talent, but you haven't always believed in yourself, and the people around you haven't always like supported you. Or if they have, maybe you feel like you haven't gotten enough support to do what you want. But I'm here to tell you that you have a really big creative ability of some kind that can be used and put to work. I think you could make money off of your creativity. Absolutely, pile two. I really see that for this pile. I'm gonna move on to pile three. Pile three. Welcome. So this is what we got for you. We got the Creatrix, which is the Magician, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords reversed. So I think what makes you special or different, you could be athletic. That was the first thing I thought of. You could be really into health and like lifting weights or like exercise, which could make you really special because not everybody's into that. You could be focused on health. I think you might be into reading. I think you have like this peace of mind and this quietness, like stillness, that's really attractive, and that's what makes you special, is your ability to like kind of blend in and hold your own, like have your own sense of self, but get along with like a lot of different kinds of people. I'm getting that's what makes you special. You could have a love for animals, and you could work with animals, I'm getting, and that's what makes you special, or you would do a great job working with animals. I don't think you let the past hold you back, but maybe you used to, and you've learned to like move forward and heal and process emotions, and maybe you're still working on that, but you're doing a great job, I want to say. Yeah, I think that's what makes you special, is your ability to process emotions and transmute into who you want to be. I think you could be into manifestation and identity, like who you tell yourself to be is who you are, like what you believe is who you are. Yeah, I feel like you could have a really strong like spiritual connection. You could be into tarot yourself, you could be into magic. I think you have a really strong ability to connect with the dead. Maybe you don't know this, but I think you have that. I think you have a really interesting style or a way of communicating, both that makes you unique because not many people have that style or have that way of communicating where you're easy to talk to and you're able to take in a lot of information at once and make decisions quickly, I think. Um, you're not one to fall for the fake stuff or trends and like what people are, ranting and raving about in the world. Like, I feel like you have your own perspective, you have your own style, like I said, like you have your own niche sort of experience in life that you love. Like, you could be a traveler, could have been homeless at one time or close to it, or been, I don't know, like living in and out of hostels. Like, I feel like you're into like counterculture, traveling kind of stuff. Or that's something you'd really enjoy. That's what I'm getting for you, Pile 3. I hope that this reading was helpful in any way. Have a great day.